Cannot do this if you're Devin Booker. Okay, Kevin Durant is in drop coverage right here, and you're trying to fight over the screen. Well, you can't just say, man, never mind, I'm not going to fight over the screen, I want to switch. Well, Kevin Durant isn't ready to switch. Okay, if you're Torrey Craig here and you're just playing on Kawhi Leonard's side, like you're just giving him this part of the floor, then you got to, DeAndre Ayton comes to double, you got to make sure he goes into that double team. Like, look at this. Look at Torrey Craig. Stop. Like, you got to play on Kawhi's side. He has to meet this double team. Because if he spins back the other way, you're not going to be able to slide your feet because you're going to have to twist your whole body around. I mean, get organized in transition. Who is taking Zubac? So, if DeAndre Ayton is, communicate that. Because Kevin Durant then would have to come to Eric Gordon. Like, what is going on? We got Suns players just standing around in the middle of nowhere. This is absurd right here. Kawhi Leonard spins off his man and DeAndre Ayton steps up to double. Okay, fine. Devin Booker comes in to take DeAndre Ayton's man. But Kevin Durant and Chris Paul have got to stay up here. Because if a pass goes to the corner, Chris Paul goes here, Durant goes here, and Torrey Craig would come up. I mean, we have 5 Suns players in the paint right now. I think the perimeter is open for business. Okay, I mean, we got a down screen right here. If you're Bismack Biyombo, you got to get attached to your man. Like, what are you doing? Get your arms out so Kawhi Leonard cannot just curl right off of this screen. Like, this Suns player has no time to get over this screen, and it doesn't take much for Kawhi Leonard to be open. Awful, horrendous defense by Devin Booker. When you're guarding the ball, the only thing you'd be focused on is the ball. What are you looking for? If a screen comes, a teammate will let you know. And get your hands off your knees. Like, look at this. You just started backpedaling. Norman Powell hasn't gone anywhere. You're out of position. This is ridiculous. Clippers are going to score at the end of the quarter because of it. Terrible ball screen defense from Biyombo. You got to be over here in a defensive stance with your feet set. You got to be able to stunt at the ball without moving your feet so that you can slide back to Plumlee. Like, look at, I mean, this is a joke. Look at Biyombo here. You have no chance of getting to Plumlee. So now that forces a backside defender, and Norman Powell's wide open in the corner. Okay, we got a cross screen right here. Stop. So if this player is setting a cross screen, the man whose man is setting this cross screen has to jam Mason Plumlee when he comes through here to knock him off his spot so Biyombo can get on the other side. If you don't do that, here's an alley-oop for you. Cannot go up the gut of a down screen right here. Look at Torrey Craig. You have to stay attached to Kawhi Leonard's hip and chase. You go up the gut, the angle. I mean, Kawhi Leonard's just going to be open. Cannot do this if you're this Suns player right here. You cannot feel out or anticipate a screen. Like, look at this. You're feeling out, waiting for a screen. Well, guess what? The screen never happened, and now Kawhi Leonard's just going to blow right by you. So what does that mean? That means Ayton's got to pay attention to the ball now, and there's no one to box out Zubac. Okay, so Kawhi Leonard is posting you up, but when he turns here to face you up, you've got to change how you defend him, just like he's changing how he's trying to attack you. Like, right now, stop. Get your hands off Kawhi Leonard. He's turning to face you up. So get in a defensive stance with your feet set. See, you're still guarding him like he's posting you up, and now your feet are all over the place, and it's good night. Okay, so you're playing on Kawhi Leonard's side, and Devin Booker is right up here doubling. So you need to make Kawhi Leonard, if he goes this way, you're not going to be able to slide your feet. You're going to have to twist your whole body around. So you got to get up and force him into this double team. I mean, this is just not good enough. Like, look at this. You're not able to slide your feet now. Okay, so DeAndre Ayton, this is transition defense. You're not going to be able to guard Kawhi Leonard like this. Okay, it's transition defense. But you cannot try and guard him one-on-one. You have got to get over here and force him into help, where there's all sorts of help here. If you try and play him one-on-one, that's just detrimental to the team defense. Okay, I don't know. What is Torrey Craig doing here? I mean, you switch to the screen. You're guarding Russell Westbrook. Like, you have to be obviously worried about Russell Westbrook now. Like, what is Torrey Craig? Like, do you think this wasn't going to happen? This is horrendous one-on-one defense by Ish Wainwright. Okay, so Bones Highland's going to blow by him. Look at Ish Wainwright's feet. Okay, stop. So Jock Landale's going to have to come double at the rim. Kevin Durant cannot be not seeing the ball. Because if you were seeing the ball, you would know, okay, wait a second, I need to take Terrence Mann here. Like, if Terrence Mann cuts, and what is Kevin Durant doing? I mean, you cannot guard like this if you're Kevin Durant. First of all, your back is again to the ball. You need to get your back to the baseline so you're seeing ball and man. And then also this down screen. You cannot go up the gut. You have to chase. I mean, this is just horrendous defense. Like, no. Okay, this is off of an offensive rebound. Guarding off of an offensive rebound is just like transition. You got to get to bodies and you must communicate. So Kevin Durant's got to take Mason Plumlee here. Like, that has to happen, okay? Devin Booker's going to have to take Norman Powell. Landale's going to have to go here. And Chris Paul's going to have to come back. But you have to communicate all this. Like, a lot of Suns players right now are just standing in the middle of nowhere. Cannot fall asleep on your man. Look at Chris Paul falling asleep on his man, staring at the ball. That's why there's a separation already. So you can't guard this handoff. You have to already call for a switch. Well, this player hasn't even come off the handoff yet. Torrey Craig isn't going to be ready to switch. And that's 100% on Chris Paul. If you're Ish Wayne right here, you're a little too comfortable with Mason Plumlee being inside the block right. You got to battle for positioning now. Like, you cannot just let Plumlee stand here like this, because now look. Okay, again, Devin Booker is playing on Kawhi Leonard's side and Chris Paul is right here to double. Well, you have to make sure Kawhi Leonard comes here, because if he goes this way, you're going to have to twist your body around. You're not going to be able to slide your feet. See, you're not able to slide your feet. So that's how Kawhi Leonard gets you in the air right here. And now it's over. This is horrendous transition defense. If you're Chris Paul, sprint back. You cannot gamble. Oh my God. That is really unfortunate. Okay, again, you're defending off of an offensive rebound. You have to communicate and get to bodies. DeAndre Ayton should take Russell Westbrook. He's closest to him. That's what you have to do. Devin Booker's going to have to come over here. Chris Paul, Torrey Craig. You're all going to have to find people to guard. But yet again, a lot of Suns players just standing around in the middle of nowhere. This is a complete joke. The Suns look like they're trapping here. Well, if that's the case, DeAndre Ayton's got to get up here. Devin Booker's got to deny here, and Kevin Durant's just kind of man the baseline right here. You can't just trap, have no backside help, and then just have Torrey Craig or Chris Paul, one of the people trapping, go back to Eric Gordon. I mean, humongous no. Okay, doubling Kawhi Leonard is fine. So I guess if Torrey Craig is coming to double here, Kevin Durant's got to stay home, because Devin Booker would have to rotate here, and then this player rotates here, and then Chris Paul would come on to Terrence Mann. You triple Kawhi Leonard. I mean, come on. The perimeter is open.